but it's going to be calm.
The wind is the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Look at the moon there, too. Very bright top right portion of your screen under a clear sky, which is allowed for some very chilly temperatures here again this morning. 13. Winds are out of the north and northwest at 7. Again, fairly light, but it is enough to send the chills near 0. It's at 3 right now. 7 in Lafayette and Kokomo, 6 in Fort Wayne, 5 South Bend, 13 in Muncie, 19 Columbus, 17 in Bloomington. Then you factor in those lighter winds, chills below 0 up north, 4 below in Fort Wayne, 9 below South Bend. About 0 in Kokomo, 5 Muncie, and it feels like 8 in Bloomington. So it's bitter cold wherever you hang out here this morning. High pressure from Canada. That's what's yanking down this very chilly air, hovering just out to our west. And again, since we're on the front end, you're getting the colder temperatures today. Tomorrow, this will move to the east, and we'll get on the back end. We'll get more of a southerly flow, and that will help our temperatures jump up a little bit for tomorrow. Again, big story, big weather makers down to our south. Look at all the advisories, the warnings that we see, all this purple here, the dark purple. Those are ice storm warnings that you see basically from Nashville or just west of Memphis, included in that, Little Rock, just west of Dallas. So there's significant icing going on. We've seen some of those images. It's been kind of rough down in the southern plains through the Ozarks and into the mid-south. Nothing like that for us. It was a cold day yesterday, though. 24 was our high yesterday, so that's well below average. Normal high for this time of year should be around 37. Despite that, and we mentioned this yesterday on social media, despite the cold, which yesterday was the coldest that we have had since Christmas Day of last year, we still cracked the top 10. Warmest Januaries. We were hovering in the 6th spot. We did drop a little bit with the cold yesterday. Now ranks this year as the 9th warmest January on record. Our average temperature, 37.1 degrees. No surprise, the whole first half of the month was not just above average. It was well above average almost each and every day. Now, we're going to start February off below average, but a little better than yesterday. By noon, we got a temperature of around 20 degrees, and I think we scoot up to around 30 for the afternoon. As I mentioned, sunshine will be abundant. Should be a very bright day. Nice looking, just not great feeling out there. Not much of a breeze, but there could be enough to send our chills into the upper teens and lower to maybe middle 20s as we head into the afternoon hours. Tomorrow, better. Slightly above average, 38 in Indy, 40 Columbus and Bloomington. Still kind of hovering around freezing up north, 32 in South Bend and 34 in Fort Wayne. We do have some colder temperatures inbound here, and that's going to be with another Arctic front that's going to be sneaking in here from the north. This is tomorrow, and you can see this cold air is going to start spilling in here tomorrow night into Friday. And for some of the state, up in northern portions of the state, you could be talking about near zero or sub-zero temperature, especially you get into Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa. A lot of those areas are places that have snow on the ground, so that makes a big difference. Look at the highs on Friday. 17, the best we can do in South Bend. 14 in Chicago. We're going with a high of 23 here in Indy. But longer-term pattern, advertising milder temperatures. You'll see that in the 8-day forecast presented by Buick. Fairly quiet for the weekend. 37 back to average on Saturday. Better Sunday, 45. How about Monday? We're up to 50 degrees. Next chance of rain Tuesday, 47. And we'll hang out in the mid-40s for Wednesday of next week.
Thank you, Marcus. It is now 4.